What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Spoolboy. This is actually my return to singles. It's been a few months since I played singles, and this is our return to it. So, this is a low tier. I prefer low tiers just because they are, in my opinion, a little bit more fun. I like using the mons that might not be so good. So. It's looking like he's actually brought a lot of stuff that I really wasn't expecting. I did expect Scyther to come as a Terra. He didn't bring his Raikou, and he didn't bring Quillfish. So I did actually bring Guard Dog in case he brought Intimidate, but it doesn't look like he did. So what do I want to start off with here? My lead is important. He could lead Breloom to try and Spore. He could also lead Azelf. Let's see. I think I'm expecting Azelf. I mean, I want to lead with Mabosstiff. I think that might be what I do. He also didn't bring Primarina, which I was actually really worried about. I'm just going to leave Mabosstiff here. And see how that goes. He didn't bring Primarina, which is what I was really worried about. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think my Tinkaton had an Assault Vest, which is not right. Why does my Tinkaton have Assault Vest? It should have leftovers. Okay, so he's going to lead off with Scyther. That's fine. This can be Terra. Does my Tinkaton... Oh, no, it doesn't have Assault Vest. Okay, I'm going crazy. This thing could be Terra Flying, Terra Electric, and Terra Fighting. So I'm just going to Terra off Rip here and Trailblaze, because I think anything that it's going to want to do, I'm going to be able to live no matter what. CC is the scariest thing, but a Terra Ground Trailblaze here is totally fine. If he does end up being Terra Electric, I can just... I mean, Terra Blast afterwards. I do have Terra Blast for the Terra Ground. Ground will look really good in my opponent. So let's see what he does. He's going to Terra off a Rip, and it is going to be Terra Electric. So it's actually pretty good for me. He might Terra Electric CC. If he decides to go for that, that's okay with me. I'm going to get Trailblaze, which is going to give me a +1. And, I mean, as long as it's not Scarfed, I outspeed. Dual Wing Beat would hurt pretty bad, too. Okay, so I went for Terra Blast. Now I'm just going to Trailblaze. So he's Terra Electric. My Terra Blast does knock out, but I do think he might swap. Trailblaze actually did a decent amount, so it's within range of Crunch. I think Crunch is going to be my safest option here. For anything that might want to swap in. Right? Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, Crunch feels pretty good here. So I'm just going to go with Terra Crunch just in case he tries... Or, not Terra Crunch. I'm just going to go with Crunch in case he tries to swap. Honestly, Terra Electric Terra Blast was the best thing I could hope for. So, I did reveal that I am Life Orb. So I'm at 90% HP. He doesn't have anything... I don't think Scyther's really got anything that can one-shot me. And it might be like Choice Band or... What's the other thing? It can be Choice Scarf. Okay, so he swaps out. I did click Crunch here. I kind of saw the swap coming. Switches out into Knowledge, which is his Azelf. So Crunch was the right play there. Does 50. And I do outspeed. I said does 50. It does way more than 50. I do outspeed it here. He did predict the Terra Blast. but I didn't go for it. So we're just going to crunch once more. So Uxie, he's probably going to swap here to try and save it. Yeah. And it is, as we saw, leftovers. So let's go in here. We'll go. Scyther is Terra Electric. With Terra Blast. And then Uxie is lefties. This Uxie's gotta be pretty bulky. Just because it took that pretty well. And Mabosstiff's gonna get the knockout on Uxie there. I need to keep track of stats. Mabosstiff gets 1. Uxie is knocked out. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good depending on, like, no matter what he wants to go into here. I think I'm at 70% HP now. So with Uxie gone, I don't think we really have to worry about the... Oh no, our Caledon can get or our Caledon, Duraludon can get rocks, which is okay with me. A Violite, it'll live a Terra Blast. If it's a Violite, even with no defense investment, it'll live. So I'm just gonna rip off a Terra Blast here. Might as well get as much damage off as possible. Yeah, it does over half, and we're at like 60% HP now. Draco, that's probably gonna take me out. Okay. So Mabosstiff actually did what I was hoping for. I wanted Mabosstiff just to come in and deal damage. So, and that is exactly what he did. Now, into our Caledon, it is -2. Is there anything I'm really worried about? Not really. I think I can just go into Tink here and get my own rocks up. So that is what I'm looking to do. Could also knock off. But he's probably going to swap. What would his switch be here? Could go back out into Scyther. I think I just want my rocks. I think I'm going to get rocks up here. Scyther can have defog. That is Entei. Entei comes out. I'm going to get my rocks up. And let's see. So Duraludon gets 1. Entei. Probably just gonna go for a fire move would be my guess. If it's choice band, adamant choice band, my Suicune actually takes everything quite well. So I am just gonna swap to Suicune here. It's not Tinkaton. Yeah. Okay. So Suicune, Tink. Nice swap. Is it Breloom? Nope. Okay. So he's probably gonna Terrablast here. Would be my guess. On the Suicune swap. That was a really good swap by them. Do I risk the Terrablast though? How does Forretress take all this? Scyther. Forretress takes everything Scyther would want to do pretty well actually. Terra Electric. Let's just look at Terrablast real quick. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm just gonna swap right out into Forretress here. Might swap, double swap. I don't mind going out to Forretress. He's gonna SD. So +2. Dueling Beak still doesn't knock me out. And honestly, Earthquake does a decent chunk to this thing. Terrablast. Okay, that did quite a bit. That almost knocks it out. And then... do I click Earthquake again? I think I do. I'm fine with clicking Earthquake again here. It can't knock me out. Okay, it can knock me out with that, though. But it is going to take 2 things of Rocky Helmet. Scyther's going to get 1. Fortress goes down. Never mind. Fortress gets a KO with Rocky Helmet. Okay, and now... Am I okay with the Suicune swap here? Let's look at Entei real quick. Entei into my Okidogi. Okidogi doesn't Oko it. Suicune does well. Breloom could be a problem if Breloom comes in. If Breloom comes in, I go out into... yeah, okay, there's Entei. Entei comes out. So Suicune's gonna come. So... yeah, I think Suicune's actually in a pretty good spot here. Oh, this is heavy-duty boots. I'm gonna click Scald. There's no point in really thinking about it too much. Anything that comes out isn't really gonna take Scald too well. Okay, here comes our Duraludon. It takes damage from that and goes down to Scald. Suicune, Duraludon. Okay. So now I'm kind of expecting Breloom to come out. There's the Breloom. So I have Air Slash on Suicune specifically for this. Bullet Seed knocks me out. It is also faster than me. How do I feel about my Hydrapple coming in? Hydrapple takes everything pretty good except for a CC. But taking a full Bullet Seed puts me in range of CC. I'm just going to go Hydrapple. Because I can always swap. Bulldoze. Okay. I'm alright with the Bulldoze. So without Primarina here, I brought Leaf Storm for Primarina. I mean, Draco looks pretty free. Fickle Beam will do a decent amount. Let's see, I do have Rocks up. I think I'm just going to fire off a Draco for free here. Breloom's going to go back. Entei comes out. Fire up Draco for free. That almost KOs. Okay, and then honestly, the play here is literally to go back to Suicune. If he wants to double, that's fine. Let's see. Yep, there's the double. Do I mind letting Suicune go down now? I don't think so. He shielded Bulldoze, which I'm okay with. I think I just Air Slash here. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna go for the Air Slash. Does use Aerial Ace, expecting a swap. I go for Air Slash, and that should KO. It does. Berlin goes down. So now it's just Entei, Rhyperior. Rhyperior. And... wait. Yeah, it's just Entei and Rhyperior. So Suicune's actually, like, set up really well here for these guys. Just click Scald. He could E-Speed. He's gonna Trailblaze. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Speed rises, but Scald's gonna take it out. 3 KOs for Suicune. I don't even think my there's one more oh, my Okidogi. My Scarfed Okidogi. That's not even gonna hit the field. And then Rhyperior. It's gonna take Rock Chip. So we know it's... I don't even know. Does Rhyperior get sturdy still? Or does it get replaced? Either way, it's not gonna live that, and that's gonna do it. Alright, well that was a pretty good first game back for my singles career. So yeah, GG to my opponent. I don't think I said who they were. They were Fisttoyourdoom? Or Fisttoyourdoom? I don't remember. Fisttoyourdoom. Yeah, so my opponent was Fisttoyourdoom. GG's to them. It was... honestly, I think my Mabosstiff just got me off to a really good start there. And kind of set the groundwork for my other Pokemon to do what they needed to do. And also, him not bringing Primarina was like perfect for me because I didn't have any switch-ins to a Moonblast. So yeah, that'll do it for this week. It's only week 1, so I mean, this is an 8-week season. We got 7 more coming, so I hope to see y'all next week. Thanks for watching.